Hello YouTube! Today we're going to be covering the new Tides of Terraria Palworld announcements, and mainly I want to focus on the new PALS. I will briefly go over the 4 new visuals as well and just talk about them real quick, and this will include info on data mined PALS. So this very first visual is Palworld Tides of Terraria. We can see Zoe with a minigun, which kind of hints at being able to unlock her as a companion in the future. I remember Palworld did a survey or some type of vote for this, so yeah, here it is. You can also see an armored character in the middle, and this armor, cape, and sword all come from Terraria. So we got the Hallowed armor and the Terrorblade, both iconic armor and weapon sets from Terraria. And then if you zoom in on the background as well, you can kind of see that it doesn't look like normal Palworld terrain. It looks like Terraria terrain. So I feel like there's going to be a new island just like Faebreak Island, where it's dedicated towards Terraria theme and everything just looks like it's from that game. And the biggest thing on screen is the giant eyeball, which is the Eye of Cthulhu. Now this is a notable raid boss in Terraria. I feel like they're bringing that over to Palworld as well, so this is probably going to be a new raid. As for the bats, my personal thoughts are that the bats are part of the raid. The Eye probably summons them or something. I couldn't see these small bats being a new pal. That would, I don't know. Maybe, but I feel like it's something the Eye would summon. Okay, now with that out of the way, there's 3 other visuals, and they all have PALs in them. So let's start off with this first one. So we can see, first off, there's a regular Croajiro and a regular Pengullet. But then we see an electric Pengullet, and what I think is either an ice version of the Croajiro or a dark version. Now I'm leaning towards a Croajiro Noct just because it looks like it has some sort of ninja robes on and it has a blade, so it gives me assassin vibes, and that's kind of like dark type kind of thing, you know? So I'm gonna lean towards a Croajiro Noct, but let's go ahead and look at some of the data mined info to see if we can find out more. FYI, all this info is coming from the Palworld database, paldb.cc. So yeah, I found this entry, Kendo Frog _dark, which basically, it's this guy, this Croajiro Noct, basically confirmed it's going to be a water and dark type. I guess it's not some sort of ninja, it's Kendo, so martial arts. But it's going to have level 1 watering, level 1 handiwork, level 1 gathering, and level 1 transportation. Which is, hey, it's not terrible. Now let's see if I can find anything for an electric Pengullet. Okay, so I couldn't really find anything on this guy, so he's just gonna stay as an electric version of Pengullet for now. I did want to comment on the background though. It seems like we're gonna have a new area. I don't know, it's some sort of dungeon, ruins area. I see like kind of a giant axe in the background. I don't know if that's part of the structure or what, but hey, sneak peek of a new area. Now let's move on to the second visual with PALs in it, and that's this. We got like some sort of horned cow bull thing, and it has a bunch of floating tentacles, or its beard or something. We got this cute little yellow monster, and then we got an octopus girl. Now this octopus girl was pretty easy to find info on because legit its entry was octopus girl. It's gonna be water and dark type. Oh, how many dark types does Palworld have? Like, jeez. But anyways, it's gonna have level 2 watering, level 2 handiwork, and also level 2 transportation. But other than that, just look at its character design. Like, it looks so cool, so cute as well. I feel like a lot of people, this is gonna be their new favorite pal. But also, this cute little yellow monster, I don't know, like, there's gonna be competition. Speaking of this cute little yellow dinosaur thing, wait, I just realized it kind of looks like it's wearing a yellow Relaxosaurus as a costume. Like, doesn't that single eyeball on the side of his head remind you of Relaxosaurus? Or, I don't know if it's trying to be a chicken or what, because it has the orange little tail and head piece, but hey, maybe it's wearing Relaxosaurus Lux. Actually, I might just be completely wrong, and this is a shark, a stuffed shark. Yeah, so it's a water type, just pure water. It's gonna have level 3 watering and level 1 transportation. Now this is the closest entry I could find, so I'm pretty sure it's close enough because it looks like it's a stuffed animal, right? Now, the only PAL we haven't covered is that abomination in the background. I couldn't find any clear entries on something that would be similar to what we're seeing right now. So I'm just going to put a couple on the screen right now that I think would fit the description. However, I don't really know which one would be the closest, so if you guys could leave a comment on which one you think. Personally, I feel like it's either a snow peafowl or a tentacle turtle. But only thing is that it looks like it has tentacles. Doesn't really look like a turtle. Ice narwhal, I don't know, like it could be a narwhal, I just don't see a horn anywhere. And then crocodile doesn't really look like a crocodile, so I don't know what a snow peafowl is. It might be that, having gathering level 2 and cooling level 4, or it could be none of these and I'm just stupid. But from the background we can also see new terrain, so it looks like there's a bridge in the background. There's a bridge that we're standing on, there's some water on the side. It's giving me like underwater ruin vibes, you know, like earlier as well with the Pengullets and the Croajiros. Maybe we'll finally get an underwater area. Like, it's been a long time coming and a lot of the Palworld community has requested this, so maybe Pocket Pair would implement it. And like, just shout out to Pocket Pair, because amid all the legal struggles, right, they're still putting out peak content. That's why I love this game so much, and I really hope it's why you love the game as well. Make sure to show support whenever you can. And if you didn't know, the game's on sale right now, so if you have friends that you want to put on, get them to buy this game and just show your support. If you made it to this far in the video as well, before we just cover the final visual, if you want to support me, a small creator, just make sure to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. Also, leave a like and comment if you want, but if you can, subscribing would mean the world to me, so thank you very much. Now let's get on to that final visual with new PALs, new terrain, and fishing basically confirmed. And I say that because other than the fishing pole in the visual, the name of the PNG file is literally called teaser_fishing. So yeah, it's basically confirmed now. But anyways, we got a jellyfish looking girl, a seal, and a fish. Now start off with the fish. I found this entry. This guy is a ghost anglerfish, and he's another dark water type. Like, what? But this guy's gonna have level 4 watering and level 2 transportation. And I kind of have thoughts, like, this guy could be the new Jormuntide, the new Phalaris Aqua, right? But the thing is, it's a fish. So how is it gonna survive on land? So if it's in your base, how is it gonna water? Like, is it just gonna be flopping on the ground? Is it gonna be in a magical water tank? I got no clue. But anyways, next up is the little seal thing in the middle. Now I found an entry called Ice Seal, and I think this is the closest one. I think the narwhal entry could also be valid because this guy has a tiny little horn. Leave a comment on which one you think suits this character best. But anyways, Ice Seal, level 2 watering, level 3 cooling. Ice Narwhal, level 4 watering, level 2 cooling, both ice and water types. Now let's move on to the final PAL in this new teaser, and that's this jellyfish looking thing. Now Jellyfish Ghost, this entry, I feel like suits it the best, so I wasn't able to find anything else. But this is like, what, the 3rd or 4th dark water type so far? Like, damn, Pocket Pair loves dark types. But anyways, it's gonna have level 3 watering, level 1 handiwork, level 3 medicine production, and level 2 transportation. We also get another sneak peek at new terrain. It looks like an ice area, maybe like some sort of Antarctica, Arctic kind of biome, but we're going to be able to fish as well. We see like a little chillet on the fishing rod. Maybe we'll have different themed fishing rods, I don't know. But I wonder, like, is a new way to catch PALs going to be fishing? You can fish PALs instead of using spheres? I don't know. So the summer update will be sometime, I feel like it'll be sometime in June, because that's when they did the update last year. So make sure to stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, And if you enjoyed me personally, make sure to subscribe. And that's all the news I got today. I just wanted to cover that. And have a great day, guys.